570 targeting BRA 050 40-25.000 διπλή επαφή.
Hello everybody, this is Rusty, and in this small video we are going to see a representation of a brainstorming session on how to attack a target with mixed formations, and the subject for this mission is to strike a target not heavily defended somewhere in the southern eastern Mediterranean. For this scenario, Pork will act as the intel officer presenting the facts about the target, and we are lucky enough to have with us an ex-Hellenic Airforce fighter pilot and friend of mine, Diamond, that he is going to lead a pair of Mirage 2000 along with the two F-16 of me and Pork from Paphos. Diamond, please say hello to our viewers.
Hello guys, I hope it's gonna be an enjoyable flight, and let's crack on.
Thank you very much, Diamond. Pork, the floor is yours.
Yep, thank you. So for today, our mission is as follows. We are striking an soon-to-be decommissioned early warning radar in the southeast Mediterranean. The goal for this strike is to provide a political message that we can strike targets within the enemy nation at any time and any distance that we want. The target is located here, as we can see. All of our friendly aircraft will be launching from Paphos Airport. Protecting the target are a number of ground-based and air-based air defenses. The first of which is obviously the early warning radar itself. This will provide warning coverage and be used to direct scrambled from nearby enemy fighters. The coverage of the early warning radar can be seen here in green. This is the coverage at sea level. The red ring around it represents the total coverage up to its maximum altitude of about 150,000 feet. There are two early warning radars in the area, one on the coast here and one here. There is a Patriot site based here to the east. Covering this early warning radar site is an S-300 SAM system of Russian origin. Its coverage can be seen by this red polygon here. This is its coverage at 2,000 feet ASL. The other threats are going to be F4s, a fighter patrol of F4s that is known to be capping in the area, as well as a fighter patrol of F-16s, which caps further inland. For the friendlies, we have AWAC support over Paphos, as well, AWAC support over Cyprus, as well as a Patriot system on Mount Olympus in Cyprus.
Thanks, Pork. That was very thorough. Let's move on with the brainstorming session. My idea is to use two aircraft to hit the target itself, and another flight, the other two aircraft, hit the roads surrounding the targets going to and from the facility in order to impede any further reconstruction or repairs on the facility itself. We can see the coverages of the enemy forces and the morphology of the ground around the target. Diamond, I know that you have ordered to move a pair of Mirage 2000 to Paphos to aid in that mission, our formation, our flight. So I would like to hear your thoughts for the route that we may need to follow in order to ingress the target area, and if you have any thoughts on the attack planning, the 2+2 thing I have just said. Diamond, the floor is yours.
Okay. First of all, the obvious thing, seeing the coverage is at low level, it looks like that we have to go east of Cyprus to avoid at least the early warning radar and the SA-10 doesn't affect us in that area, so we can go around Cyprus to the east. And then I see very clearly that there is a ridge and a river which we can follow and try to get into that blind spot of the SA-10 down there. Yep, exactly. And then in that way, we seeing the mountains to north, we can easily cover ourselves from the capping F-16 on the north. Then we go south, I guess, and try to hide ourselves in the ridges there. The F4 is not really a threat in that area. Look down capabilities are not good enough. And then we decide an IP somewhere there and hit the target from different directions to egress to the south.
So you're suggesting that on IP we should split 2+2 and attack the target from different directions, huh? Okay, I'm completely on board with this idea. Now let's move in to the target area. Pork?
Yes, I've got a picture of the target here. This is a satellite image
Nice.
of the target with the radar defined here. And then this is a picture got from Special Forces from about 2 kilometers away. And the radar is located on this ridge here of this mountain road.
Very nice, very nice. Let's move on to the weaponeering thing. Diamond, what kind of weapons do you think of using for the Mirage 2000 for the target?
Given the specifics of the Mirage, I think the way that we need to do the low level attack, so we're talking about the low apex attack,
Uh-huh.
we will use MK82s.
Okay.
So we will have them in the center line, have plenty of fuel, plus two magics for self-protection.
Brilliant, very nice. Now to the target. Do we have the target elevation, Pork, anywhere handy?
The elevation of this mountain is roughly 4,000 feet.
Okay, taking that into account, Diamond, are you will be okay with popping up at such high elevation? I don't know anything about Mirage 2000.
So my idea is that we do a pop-up up to six and a half, and roll in,
Yeah.
look at the target. Being the target on the ridge on the side of the mountain, we need to be a little bit careful to actually see the target.
Yes, it will be challenging to see the target in this downhill slope. Pork, can you please zoom in on the map? I would like to see the direction of this downhill slope, as it seems it goes south, southeast from the top there that says 4,740. That I think is the reason why Diamond have to attack from the east, so he will have an ascending uphill in the direction of his pop-up and ingress phase.
This image is looking from the south. So the east is this way. This is on
Okay.
another ridge line that this image was taken from.
Yeah.
So east or north, preferably east, I think, are the best axis of attack.
Nice, very nice. Let's go back to the map and decide on an IP point. In the meantime, I completely agree with Diamond about the route. Entering this ridge from the beach at Sifilke. Diamond, what about the formation up to there?
All the way to
Yes.
until being fit dry, we'll fly box formation, and then we go fighting wedge.
Yes, 2+2. Okay. So I would say the F-16 to go first and you are trailing behind, and leave the specific for the final planning phase that we are going to present during the briefing. So let's go to the route that Diamond sent and let's go pick an IP now. It's time. In which IP we are going also to split forces to go to the different axes. Okay, Pork, can you zoom in please to the target area and draw a vector from where the cursor is to the target, like this? Yeah. Okay, 12 miles is a little bit close for a normal IP, but since it is outside the coverage of the enemy defenses, we are good to pick this point, okay? Diamond, what do you think? If you pick this point, can you go south to this ridge that extends southeast to attack from the east to your target? Huh?
We go to the ridge, and then I think maybe it's a city down there. I don't know.
There is a solid river intersection here, which will be a good visual initial point.
Exactly.
Yes, so let's stick with idea Diamond going down to this ridge and then go directly to 270 degrees for his target, for his ingress. And also the terrain goes upwards as he climbs toward his pop-up maneuver to drop his bombs. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And probably me and Pok will attack straight from the IP, so let's move for the dimpies. We are gonna hit the roads north and south of the target, and the weapon I think should be marketed too. Let's take 6 times each in order to have possibilities to cut the road at those two places. And in order to succeed in that, we need to make sure that the bombs detonate underground in order to produce maximum damage to the underground of the pavement, and at the same time there will not be fragments airborne while Diamond will be attacking 1 minute later with their low apex attack. So I think 1 minute separation will be enough for the 2+2 ships attack. What do you think, Diamond, about the 1 minute?
Looks good.
And what about the fusing for your bombs?
For us, the idea, because I've seen some strange things happening with DCS,
Yeah.
we'll use impact fuse.
So the bomb will explode the moment he hits the ground.
Correct.
We have covered pretty much the most of the details. Pork, any thoughts?
What are our dimpies going to be for the road?
Ah, nice catch there, Pork. I forgot about that. So let's pick a dimpy north of the radar there, and let's pick another one on the downhill slope to the south, but make it far apart. Oh yes, that's the good point there. So we have enough space deconfliction north-south for our probably split attack that I am thinking of doing. And we will discuss the specific of this attack during our planning phase. That's all for me. If you have something else to add, Diamond.
No, the main thing is that we have 1 minute separation between the two
Yes.
attacks.
Okay, so Pork at some point gonna give you the exact IP coordinates so you can plug your low apex. Pork, anything from you?
Nothing for all the way to the target. Egress, I'm assuming we will just go straight south,
straight
back
south.
to Paphos.
The SA blue ring will be active for self-protection, eh? So
Yes.
in case we have any trailing bandits, we can enter this SA, this Patriot ring and be safe for the landing, huh?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I think we're pretty much done. If you don't have anything else to say, I would like to thank Diamond once more that decided to help us on that mission. Thanks Pork for
My pleasure.
thanks Pork for the preparation of the maps, etc. And see you all at the briefing. Correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
See you there.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.